Small craft warning on the big Lake St. Clair. We're gonna have just a couple hours. I think the wind is gonna keep going throughout the day, so we're just gonna come out here, see if we can't catch a couple more fish before the end of the trip. And yesterday was really, really good. We filmed 2 videos one day. Smashed them with Ryan in the morning, came out here, caught him on a jerkbait in the afternoon. Hopefully that jerkbait will play again, or whatever we need to have to play again, and we'll catch some more fish. So stay tuned. It's gonna be a really fun one. Huge winds, big bass. Let's kick some booty. I'm a bass fishing boy, just trying to catch them. I'm throwing that Vapor Stunna 112 again. Jake's starting with a big old mega bass. And we'll see what we can make happen. Oh, dudes, I don't know why my camera wasn't going. Oh, I caught a tagged smallmouth. Look at this. So they have this tagging program where they put this tag on their lip, and it basically allows you to go in and enter the information so they know how far fish travel and everything. My first one ever, dude, and they came out stunning. That is so cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tag off and we're going to look this fish up, and I'll give you guys an update on what I get back about this fish, because this is so cool, man. Like, I've heard of guys catching these fish, but I've never caught a tagged one, and that's sweet. So you just kind of pull that tag off like that. And Jake and I were talking, this fish is this tag's pretty old, it's rusty, and the fish's mouth is grown around it, so that's probably a decently old tag. So they'll send me a report on this fish, where he's been, where he was put in the lake or tagged, and it's probably a 3.5, 4 pounder. Thanks, buddy. That is so cool. That is my first tagged smallmouth ever. Oh, that was awesome, man. Like, long cast with this jerk bait. I'm fishing that Vapor color still, which is that matte blue from Berkeley. There's one. Big. I think so. Oh, one eye Petey. That's about a 4 pounder. That is a super nice fat fish. He's only got one eye though. One eye Petey fell victim to the vapor. Thanks, buddy. Did you rescue the welfare bait?
It's been rescued twice,
dude. Now. You rescued the welfare bait. Give us the full story on this bait, man, because the people need to know.
This bait was my go-to bait last year here and has been completely wrecked. I lost it yesterday, and our boy Dirty Dirds was able to tag my line, get it back, just lost it again, and was able to snag it with my other jerk bait. I think I'm officially retiring that one.
Oh, heck yeah. What a day. I thought that one was gone for sure that time.
Yeah. Sir?
Yep. It's like 2 casts with the stunner. That's funny here. There really is something to this bait. Like, I'm not just making it up. It has been the bait of the weekend. There. First cast. Pretty good one. Oh yeah, dude.
Nice job, bud.
Wow,
that's a big one.
That's a beauty, dude. Thank you, fish.
Okay.
Okay, they're here.
There might be a pattern, dude.
Ah, that's so cool, dude. I love that. I love that. Big, dude. Big. Yeah, dude.
Now 22.
Oh my god. Holy moly, dude. He locked me up, man. Oh, golly.
That color. Oh, that's big.
Man, what a Chunkosaurus. Thanks, buddy.
Dude, that one I just hooked, oh, it's not.
So that's 2 fish in like 5 minutes on this spot for about 8.5 pounds. Pretty sweet. It feels so good. We're expanding on a pattern that we figured out yesterday. It just feels really good. So I want to give you guys a quick rundown on kind of the secret pattern that we've been running the past couple of days. And it's something I don't think a lot of people talk about. I've not really heard much of, but it's a really good pattern for springtime smallmouth, especially when the water is still cold. We're talking upper 40-degree range to mid, lower 50-degree range. And what I'm talking about is targeting shallow wood. That's what we've done all week long. That's how we've caught all of our fish, is targeting shallow wood cover. And the key, and I'm going to keep saying it, is wood. The reason wood is important is because it holds heat better than a bunch of other types of cover. And it also tends to have a natural ecosystem that lives around it. A lot of the wood in the lake, especially if it's been there for a long time, has zebra mussels, has algae growth, and that attracts those microorganisms that attract the bait fish, that attract the big bass. It also provides a natural cover spot for these fish to hang out. Now, a lot of times on a place like Lake St. Clair, pretty much void of a bunch of cover, this can be a great place for these smallmouth to hang out, stay warm, feed up, ambush bait, and even when the water is cold, it's a good place for these fish to stage and just relax. So that shallow wood has been really key for us this week. Now, we've been targeting it with the Berkeley Stunna. Really, 2 colors have come into play for us. Number 1 was the Table Rock Shad color. The other is this Vapor color, and it is basically a matte pro blue color. And the reason it works so well is because it stands out in off-colored water, or when it's cloudy outside, it's a color that silhouettes really well so the fish can see it from a long ways away. So the jerkbait rod that I like to use is the TFO Tactical Bass 7-foot medium crankbait rod. This is a graphite cranking rod that is a moderate action, and for me that's really important. It's 7 feet long, so I can make a really long cast with that bait and get it away from the boat, but when I do hook the fish, the rod's more moderate, it's lighter action, so it helps keep those fish pinned on those small treble hooks. Then I'm throwing an Abu Garcia Revo ALF high speed gear ratio 8:1-to-1 reel, and then I'm using Trilene XL Fluorocarbon. It's 10-pound test. The XL Fluorocarbon is actually made for spinning reels, but I like the way that it handles and manages, especially with that lighter line diameter on my bait caster. So that's my overall setup. That's what I've been using to catch these fish, keep them pinned, put them in the boat, and yeah, it's been a blast this week. That is the end of our St. Clair trip. It was insane. The past 3 days have been a blur. Jake and I were just talking, but just incredible fishing. Like, got out, caught a bunch of fish, caught big fish, caught numbers of fish, and caught them the way we wanted to catch them, which was shallow on a jerkbait. Jake said on the way down, like, I'm gonna lock a jerkbait in my hand and we're gonna catch them that way. And
we did.
We definitely did. So it was a really awesome trip. Huge shout out to Jake and Ryan for letting me hop in their boat. I'll make another video on that coming up very shortly, but man, it was an insane trip. And to St. Clair. Now we're gonna go back up north, fish the Great Lakes, fish some inland bodies of water, chase some big fish, big smallmouth, with some really cool trips on the way. But if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Again, thank you, man, for everything.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great time. We found the pattern, utilized it, capitalized on it, spread on it, and put some fish over the boat.
Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, tight lines. God bless. Pursue your passion.